Come on, Mikey. There's a Siren Head. We need to get to our hideout as fast as we can.
We made it! We made it here! Everybody get inside. He can't get us there.
All right, we're safe. We've got to wait for Siren Head to arrive.
Even if we wait here, our village will still be destroyed. He set it on fire.
The most important thing now is that we're safe. The village can be rebuilt when the Siren Head is gone, but he can't get to us.
For reasons unknown to us, a village near us has been burned down. Be careful with fire, villagers. Don't leave fires in the woods.
Fires in the woods? The footage shows a fire that can't be accidentally started. Someone has clearly burned down the village, and it looks like we're in for the same fate. We need to be prepared for that. Great! Mikey's on his way here too. Apparently, he's seen the news, and he's gonna do something about it. Hey, Mikey, did you see the news?
Of course I did. That's why I came to see you. We need to build a safe place now. A fireproof one, of course.
We really do think alike. I was just about to suggest the same thing. I'll take the furniture I have so we can build our safe house in the future. Now, we must go and find a place to build it.
I don't care if it's in the center of the village, as long as it's protected from fire. When I came here, I noticed that the villagers were panicking, so I hope they'll build something like this for themselves.
Let our families stay at home until we build a shelter. Everyone realizes that this fire is definitely caused on purpose. Someone is burning down villages, and we need to be ready for it.
Villagers are shocked by the news and are looking for a safe place too. The important thing is that they warn everyone. JJ, I think this is a good place to build our shelter. I'll start digging down.
I agree. It's level ground, and we can walk out of the shelter and straight into the village when things calm down. Just make it bigger, since there's 2 families here, not just one.
I understand. I'll make enough room for us to not only survive here, but to live comfortably. You never know when this fire will go away.
We need to stock up on supplies. The village is made of wood and will burn for a long time. The only sad thing is that all the houses will eventually be burned down, as they are almost all made of wood without the use of stone. The good thing is that our houses are on the outskirts of the village, and maybe the fire won't reach them.
We hope so, because personally my house is made of wood, and in a fire it could burn to the ground.
Mine too. There's not much stone. After this conversation, I realized that now we need to build houses of stone in case there is a natural disaster like this fire. By the way, what kind of material is fireproof? What should we build our shelter out of?
Maybe obsidian? It's the most fireproof material I can think of, but no, I don't have enough obsidian to cover the walls, ceiling, and floor. But I do have diamonds, which I think would be perfect.
I'm surprised. I thought you were going to make a shelter out of earth, but you finally realized that diamonds are the best option.
Diamonds look prettier, so earth isn't a bad option either. Pretty fireproof too, but our shelter will look boring if we make it out of earth.
I'm amazed at what you're saying. I'm glad you finally come to your senses. Diamonds would make a much safer shelter, though. Not only will it be fireproof, but it will also be resistant in case someone wants to dig through us or destroy our shelter. Even though fire is our enemy, in this case, but if we are going to build a safe place, we should build it for all critical cases.
I still hope that such situations will be much less, and we won't even have to come down here. You'd think that a fire would pass us by, but if a village near us has been burned down, our village is next in line, and we'll have to be ready for it.
Of course, but I hope we still have time to rebuild this shelter before this global fire arrives. I could help you, Mikey, but unfortunately, I only have furniture and no diamond blocks with me.
That's okay. I'll do the walls, floor, and ceiling, and then you can set up the furniture and rest. Fair enough.
Now, we've got all the roles assigned. When we finish our shelter, we probably won't want to live in our homes anymore, because we are working hard to build our safe place. And after the fire, there'll be nowhere to go back to if everything burns down. So, as soon as we're done with the construction, we'll have to run to the house to get our stuff and move it. Anything on the surface can burn.
That's true, but I'm lucky I don't have anything valuable in the house. I'll just have to warn my family to come here in case of a disaster and show them the way.
Of course, that would be the first thing to do. Also in the house, it will be necessary to take the weapons, as on the burned villages may come bandits who want to get valuables in the burned houses, taking advantage of the fact that the inhabitants are not at home. Raiders, in other words.
You're right. That will be our main danger once we get to the surface. Great, I'm done with the floor. Now we need to move on to the ceiling.
All right, good job. Now I believe our shelter can withstand any danger. After all, it's made of diamond blocks. The most vulnerable place is the hatch. It will have to be reinforced to make sure no one can get in, because there will definitely be those who want to find something valuable in the shelter, which is made of diamond blocks.
You're right, but I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Looks like I'm almost finished and now it's your turn to furnish the shelter.
Looks like it, but I'll just put in the essentials, which is a refrigerator, but it's empty. If anything, you can put food in there later. And I'm gonna put in a shower too.
I finished my work and now I can rest while you work. I think I'll go call our family and gather supplies. You set up the furniture.
Okay, I don't think there's any point in you sitting here waiting for me to set up the room, so you go ahead and I'll set up the furniture and make this place comfortable. Okay, it's time to get to work. We need to set up the basics, which are beds for me and my family and Mikey's family. No living space is complete without them, and I'll put dressers next to them. You can give one side to Mikey and his family and the other side to me and my family, but the rest of the furniture is shared. I think we should also make a common dining table so that we all have dinner together as one big and friendly family. It's so nice that I have all my furniture divided by color. Mine is obviously red and Mikey's is green. As well as being the safest shelter we'll have, it will also be the most comfortable of all the places in the village. Still, we don't have a lot of time to make a whole underground city, but it will be enough to keep my family and Mikey's family safe. Anyway, if Mikey sees something strange around the village, he'll come here with his family in a flash. So until then, I have time. The most important thing is that I brought a TV in here, so it won't be boring. I had arranged the most basic things: beds, bedside tables, a dining table, a shower, a refrigerator, and of course a TV. So I think Mikey's gonna be happy when he sees what I've done. I wonder how he's doing. Let's go to the surface and see for ourselves. All right, Mikey, our hideout is complete. We can head up there.
All right, we did a really good job. JJ, turn around. There's something big and scary out there.
Huh? What the hell is that? Is that the Siren Head? Looks like he's responsible for all the fires in the village, and now he's come to us. We've got to get to the shelter before he gets us. We've got nothing to counteract it, so all we can do is hide.
I thought it was just a cataclysm, but it's all the monster's fault.
It's huge, and it's still far away, but sooner or later it will get here, and we'd better be in the shelter in the meantime. He wants to destroy our entire village and burn it to the ground. Our bunker is made of diamond blocks, and even if he wanted to, there's no way he could destroy it. Now we have to wait for him to leave.
It's worse than that. I was hoping I could rebuild my house when this was over, but if it's a Siren Head, he'll wipe the whole village out. There'll be nothing left of it.
It's all right. We'll rebuild the houses if we have to. The main thing is that he won't come back here, and if he does, we have to be ready for him. I've got a TV set up if you want to watch it.
I can't be entertained right now. While I'm hiding out here, my house is being destroyed.
Our houses are on the outskirts. Maybe they won't be hit, so it's too early to worry. The main thing now is to wait it out and survive. Then you'll worry about the houses.
You're right. I totally forgot about what's important. That we're all alive and that we won't be affected by the disaster. Let's wait.
We're in for a rough few hours, but we need to hold on.
We've been sitting here a long time. I think we should go and check outside. Are you with me?
Sure. Let's go up. I dread to imagine what awaits us up there.
I'm scared too, but sooner or later we have to go upstairs. JJ, look at how many villagers are dead and houses destroyed.
Uh-oh. I can see it's just awful. The Siren Head spared no one. All the houses are burning, including ours. Though I had hoped our house would be safe, but even its location on the outskirts didn't help.
It's a good thing the Siren Head's gone. It looks like we have to go somewhere very far away, because he could come back at any moment.
We need to help the villagers who are left here. Maybe some of them are injured, though the village is in such a terrible state that I think our shelter is the only place to survive. We'll either have to destroy the Siren-headed one or really leave this place and live somewhere far away from here.
It's already going to be hard to rebuild the village without the other villagers. I don't even see anyone left alive. Looks like we're the only ones left alive after the Siren Head thanks to our shelter. We'll have to figure out what to do next.
There's nothing to think about. There's no point in rebuilding the village. The only thing to do is to go far away from here to some other village that is far away and where the Siren Head can't get us.
Some homes are still livable. We were much luckier than the village they showed on TV. But there are no fewer victims, although some of the houses are still standing, but there are no villagers inside them.
Though we were lucky, we weren't lucky enough. So let's go to the shelter, get our families, and get out of here as soon as possible.